What are 10 can't miss spots in the community of North Park in San Diego? Find out next on Jaycation. What's up, Jaycationers? Welcome back to another video here in the San Diego series. Today we are exploring the community of North Park. It is one of the hippest, cool neighborhoods in all of San Diego. Younger kids like to live over this way. A lot of awesome bars, cool restaurants, and some nice shops around here. And we're gonna explore 10 can't miss spots around North Park. Let's start it off here. Right behind me is the North Park Water Tower, and it's just across the way from the North Park Community Park. Honestly, there are a few homeless around here. Obviously, you're gonna come across some homeless around North Park when you're living here. This park has a lot of open space. There's a playground. You can play some baseball, play soccer, or do some other recreational activities. Today, we're gonna get on my milesboard and cruise around North Park. Shout out to milesboard for hooking it up with the Phantom, and we're gonna take it around North Park and show you these 10 can't miss spots, so let's do it. So there are some park benches over here, but like I said, you're gonna definitely run into some homeless. I see a few people bringing their dogs around. They even have like a little softball diamond in here. People are playing catch. Nice area. Dogs are roaming around free within these fenced areas. Got my helmet on because I'm still new to the milesboard. Don't want to risk it. We also got some basketball courts. So many of the streets here are named after states in America. So right now we're on Idaho. We were just on Utah, and we're headed over to the next can't miss spot, which is not too far away from the North Park Community Park. How many times do I say park in this video? Let's see if somebody here will count it and let me know in the comment section below. Right along the way is The Friendly, which I did a burger video on a few months back, so go check that out. So we're now on University, cruising east towards the North Park sign. Right behind it is the next spot that I wanted to cover. We're here at the next can't miss spot, and this is the Observatory at North Park. It's literally diagonal to the North Park sign, and there have been many concerts here throughout the years. I've actually never personally gone to a concert here, but I know many friends that have spent nights here, and hopefully this venue opens up again sometime soon. It's a cozy venue for you to check out, you know, your favorite punk band, your favorite DJ, or whoever may be performing that night. And this is a nice paid parking lot with a lot of parking spots. It's like, I think it's $1 an hour. Can't find street parking because I always have a hard time finding street parking here. This is usually where I will go. It says $1 per hour, $5 maximum, $5 after 6 p.m., $5 for events. So it's really not that expensive of a parking lot. And it looks like they're working on a North Park mini park. I like how, you know, we said park again. That is the complex with the North Park Theater and Observatory at North Park. And a little preview, watch till the end. Another tip that I'd like to give you guys here would be parking is hard to find on the streets. Make sure you're reading the signs and just to avoid possibly getting a ticket or getting towed. So just read the signs of where you're parking, especially if you're on the streets. Worst comes to worst, you can park at that garage and it's only gonna be $5 max. All right, Jaycationers, we're here at our next can't miss spot in North Park. This is Crazee Burger. Let's go inside and talk to the owner, Edgar, about the various unique burgers they have here.
My name is Edgar. I'm a cook here at Crazee Burger. Since 2002, that's when I first opened Crazee Burger. I've been one of the first cooks usually since the first opening, and I'm still here. What's different about us is that we have all kinds of animals, any exotic meats that you can think of, some crazy, something different, you know. We got anything from camel, wild boar, venison, elk, gator. Those are the unique burgers that we have, especially here in North Park. So it's really good. We never closed after all this whole year. We started as just, you know, like when the shut us down, we still were doing to-goes. So we still receive a lot of support for local people, and we're still here. I mean, now that we've got outdoor dining, we've got a big outdoor diner right there, and we still get busy pretty good. People show us still a lot of love for Crazee Burger. Definitely a little bit for every single person. If the person is being here for the first time, I will definitely say, you know, go a little, not too crazy. Go with the elk. It's a really good burger. Go with the gator. It's really good. Wild boar. And then if you're gonna go a little more crazy, camel. A lot of people say just camel, you know,
yeah,
it's different, but flavors are there, they're unique. There's definitely not beef. It's definitely a new whole experience.
Right now, I want to talk about saving you guys some money. Now, there's this app. It's a local app called Savor It, where they go around to different local restaurants here in San Diego, and they give you guys a discount during parts of the day where there might be less traffic or when the restaurant wants to pick up some business. The restaurant can randomly pick when to put 20% off, 30% off. You'll see the deal on the app. You can download it on Apple and on Android. It's free, and all you gotta do is sign up. They'll show you all the deals. You click the deal, you lock it in, and then you get the 30% off. You go to the restaurant, and right now we're at Crazee Burger, so I'm gonna hit that, and then you hit validate when you check out for your purchase, and they give you 30% off food and drinks. That easy. It's called Savor It. Shout out to Jason from Savor It for reaching out. I like focusing on these local startup businesses in San Diego, and if they can save you money, it's just something that you can get on your phone, and they have a nice array of restaurants around town, so I definitely recommend checking it out.
You're gonna try the wild boar. It comes on a brioche bun. It has lettuce, tomato, whipped cream, plum jelly, poached pears and red wine, sauteed mushrooms, and bacon. Put that all together, it's perfect. You can never go wrong with that. All kinds of local beers we have here as well. We have a lot of the light beer, we got medium, we got hoppy, we got darks, we have ciders, and then we always switch every week. We'll try to put new IPAs out there, new beers, new brewers. We try to keep it updated. We do have some really good shakes. We have vanilla, chocolate, Dutch chocolate, peanut butter. We have Oreo cookie, strawberry. So those are really good shakes.
Perfect, man.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Edgar.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Special thanks to Edgar for talking with us. I don't have to explain all the food because he just did. I just can taste it. I've been to Crazee Burger a couple of times before. My most memorable time here was early in the morning when France won the World Cup. They closed down the street right here, and we went in here. I think I had like a coffee. I might have even had a beer that early in the morning, I'm not sure. But yeah, let's try out their wild boar burger. All right, Jaycationers, we got some fries. Nice crispy fries to start, nice and seasoned. These are the frings, so I have like 4 onion rings. I always like having a nice mix of frings, especially when I'm at a good burger joint like this. It really adds to the flavor. Using barbecue sauce, got some good barbecue sauce too. And then we also have this white sauce. Man, I'm telling you guys, this burger is stuffed. I haven't even put this on yet. It's a double patty of the wild boar, bacon. Wow, I'm not even gonna say it because Edgar already talked about it, so. Oh man, and the cheese. That's a big wow. I don't think there's a clean way to eat this burger. So it's definitely gonna get messy, so make sure you have your paper towels. But oh man, it's amazing. Wild boar definitely has a slight different taste to it. There's a sweetness to it too, but it's not overpowering. It's just so juicy. It's overflowing right now onto this plate. Look at that. All right guys, let's try out the onion rings. I'm gonna dip it in this white sauce. I like the onion ring being this type of size. Not too big, not too small. Let's dip some barbecue sauce with it too. That's nice and crunchy. So this is a Smiling Sun Calidad Mexican Lager, 4.5%. Cheers. Ooh, nice and crisp. It gives you that Mexican lager taste. Ooh, you could even put a lime here if you wanted to, but you don't really need it. It's great as it is. Calidad. As you guys have seen in my past videos lately, I've switched over to lagers a little more lately. I think it's just because of my mood. I usually go with IPAs, but nothing beats a nice refreshing lager, and it keeps it light, so I'm not like up there in alcohol percentage. Also for you locals that are here in North Park, they even have a loyalty card here, and after 10 burgers, you get a free burger. Also, as you guys can see, we're on my trusty Miles Phantom. We're gonna keep going around more places. Now off to the next can't miss spot in North Park. All these beautiful craftsman style homes. I've shown them many times before in University Heights and around other videos too. So we're here in the next spot. We're in the North Park Dryden district, historic district that was established in 1924. A lot of beautiful craftsman style homes are around this street. We're on Pershing right now, and you can just see all the beautiful homes here. Really a nice and upkept street, and it'll lead us to our next can't miss spot. Just look how beautiful these homes are. And you know what, since we got power and these streets aren't crazy, we're gonna get in the middle of the street because it's a lot more smooth. But these homes are just ridiculous. Gives you that old school feel. We made it to our next can't miss spot. We are now here at one of the 2 bird parks. There's 2 different parks that are called bird parks around this area. And they're little toddler playgrounds where you can actually have a picnic and hang out. You can even throw the ball around over here. From an aerial view, the park is actually shaped like a bird. We're technically not in North Park anymore. We just crossed the border over to the Balboa Park area. So this is like the Balboa Park district, and we're right next to Morley Field. So bird parks and Morley Field are your next can't miss spots. A lot of great recreational areas, nice trails, right next to all the beautiful craftsman style homes, and you get really nice views. You can see the downtown skyline in the distance. It's just awesome here, and on a beautiful day like today, you'll really enjoy it. And just right down that way is where we came from. Got a cute little seal right here. This looks like a cool area for people to play. I guess, is that bocce ball? We're now entering Morley Field. This is Jacaranda Drive. Let's just cruise around for a little bit and see what they have to offer. Looks like we have a ton of bikers biking around here. And we're on the Miles board. Shout out to Rob Rast and the homies over at Miles. I am loving this new Miles board. The Tesla of e-boards. I'm telling you guys. Check it out in the link in the description box below. And this looks like the area where they play Frisbee golf. So that's really cool. And this is Pershing and Jacaranda. This is one of the main spots in San Diego for Frisbee golf. So go check it out. I'm telling you, this Miles board goes up hills like nothing. It's crazy compared to my old board. And I'm glad I had 5 years on that old board because honestly, I don't know if I could handle this without that experience. North Park definitely is not cheap. You're gonna be paying a little bit of coin to be living here. To be living in probably San Diego's most walkable neighborhood, that's the price you're gonna have to pay. Also, North Park is a lot bigger than you think. It borders the 805 Park Avenue, and then south it borders Juniper, and then it also goes down all the way to South Park. So it's a long distance. I'm showing you right now here on the Google map. All right guys, we're back here on 30th. A few more spots I want to mention here is the North Park Coin Op. They have a lot of great arcade games here, 21 and up only. There's also the Office, where they have some really cool select craft beers. And shout out to the homie Danny Quesada, your favorite San Diego realtor. Siamo Napoli is one of his favorite Napoli style pizzas. Like I said, there are so many things that you can do here in North Park. And right across the street is Streetcar Merchants and the Milk Bar. It looks like Milk Bar is closed, unfortunately. Maybe it's just later in the day. Here back on University, across from City Tacos, Lucha Libre, all places you've seen me cover in the past. And there is a city Target right here, so locals can just walk to their Target, and it's really close to the Hammond's ice cream that I have covered in my old North Park video, and Mike Hess as well, Mike Hess Brewing. Across the way we got Son of a Toast. I heard they specialize on really cool avocado toast type meals. So as you can tell, I'm showing you guys more than 10 spots. It's just hard to not point out some of these places, so I'm not featuring them, I'm just mentioning them to you so you kind of have an idea of how big North Park is. So this is the Mike Hess. I've gone here many a time. Nice cool entrance in here. And just across the street is an old US post office which has a Tribute Pizza in it. And Tribute Pizza is ranked one of the higher pizza places in San Diego. A lot of locals here in North Park swear by Tribute Pizza. Check that right out. Typical San Diegan with their surfboard and skateboard, holding a cup of coffee, run into the waves. By Nicholas Danger, it looks like. So there's your Nomad Donuts.
The whole idea behind it is just to have American staples with different ethnic twists. That's why I called it twists.
This is the Greetings from San Diego mural, but you'll find many more North Park murals and other random ones throughout town.
Hi, I'm Charlotte.
Steven.
And we're big Jaycationer fans. How to hit them up. We live in the North Park area.
Also, Jaycationers, if you want to support the channel even more and you like California burritos, pick up my California burrito themed shirt with a star next to San Diego. I hope y'all like it. It says SD Burrito in the bottom and it has my YouTube address in the back. So go check it out on Teespring. The link is in the description below. Really appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. It really helps distribute this video throughout YouTube. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you get updates when I go live once a week around San Diego and when I distribute these videos sporadically throughout the days.